Sissy.
The doctors.
Okay, here, hold on.
All right, we're gonna take a tip. We're gonna head on to the back. It won't hurt a bit.
A couple days before the appointment, we go to the pharmacy and pick up the medicine they've given us to take it home. And then after midnight of the day of the appointment, he can't eat or drink anything. He does well with that. Takes his Ativan before we leave home.
It actually starts early morning for us. I have to make sure I give him the medicine before he comes in. Just the medicine that they give him when you come here, it doesn't work. So he needs a little more help to get to sleep.
It's a very organized visit. It's planned out to the T.
I think he has a loose too. We'll get that done today, but before we do anything, we'll buzz that
Okay.
for you to come back in and sign the consent form.
Okay.
Most of our patients are sedated. We bring them in, we give them medicine to calm them.
Good job.
See? Band-Aid makes it better.
We have to start an IV so we can sedate them.
We do IV sedation and where we can do everything for them, and they don't, by and large, they don't really remember it.
When we start off giving our IM injections, we have some patients that we may have to cuddle a little more. We ask the parents and caregivers to get involved with securing the patient while the medicine is administered.
And give him like a fair hug too.
He gets the shot with no problem. He gets the IV with no problem.
They're going to sit him in the chair and they're going to constantly talk to him. They're going to put on an oxygen saturation monitor and they will decide what site they will give, and they talk to your child and let them know what's going on. And the next thing you know, they're starting to get sleepy, and then they tell me I can go.
They let me stay with her until she actually falls asleep, and then I leave the room while they clean her teeth, and then I get to go back in as she's waking up.
They are very, very detailed in working with the kids here as far as monitoring their breathing and heart rates and all of that. They are really gentle and very detailed.
I look at each patient on an individual basis because everybody's different. Like I said, the medication is going to work one way on one patient and it's not going to work that way on another patient. Okay. Oh no.
You got a lot of strength.
I gotta get some more. We have a tough patient. Another tough patient. So we're just waiting for him to get a little bit more sleepy before we start his IV.
I'll keep checking on him. We might need a second dose, we might not. Hopefully.
Hopefully not.
So you have to look at the individual. You have to look at their disability. You have to look at their weight. You have to look at what's going on with them that day.
For instance, if the patient is more sound sensitive, we make sure we bring the level down. If they're afraid to come into us, we come to them and we meet them where they are. But we speak to them as an individual, not as a cookie cutter across the board.
With them being asleep, we're able to get x-rays done, get the cleaning done, check their teeth, and do any work that they would need.
So we're gonna take x-rays, do an exam, and he may get some work done today too.
Been brushing good.
You've been doing a good job.
Yep.
After the appointment's over, we take the patient to the recovery area. In the recovery area, they're monitored. We check their vital signs.
You can look for them shivering when the sedation is wearing off. You can look for them maybe to be upset or crying or angry. So it's normal.
Like he goes right back to sleep. So let's keep stimulating.
I have parents that do ice packs. They can massage around their shoulders, they tickle them, they play music, so it just depends on what they want to do. But the best way for us, ice pack works really well.
They notified me as soon as she was done, and she's in recovery right now.
I'm gonna give her a little bit of medicine to wake her up, so we won't stimulate her at all.
We'll leave her alone.
Once he's awake enough to hold up his head and walk, then we roll him outside to the car and help get him in the car.
You need someone to come to the appointment with you. The patient is going to sit in the back seat with a second person so somebody can keep an eye on them.
We give them aftercare instructions to know what to do after the procedure and after the sedation.
They may sleep well into the evening, sometimes 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. That's a normal reaction.
Waking up is a little difficult for him. We usually take him home quite sleepy, and he sleeps through the day, through the night, and wakes up in the morning. We do wake him up intermittently for liquids and things like that.
Hi, this is Jada from DDD Foundation. I was just calling to check on Autumn since the appointment.
We always call to check on the patients once they get home, and maybe the next day if we need to.
They will call, check, see how he's doing.
And when you get home, of course, you see anything that is concerning, call us back.
Because she's still drowsy, try to give her some water first and see how she takes that down.
But rest assured, we're going to call you before we leave the building that day to check on them.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.